Okay, on to receivers. Kick us off. A receiver.
So my receiver boom this week, who I'm actually surprised I would have chosen because before I would not have liked him, is Deontay Johnson.
Looking like man-to-man across the board. 0.
Dalton trying to throw quick. He does. And what a catch! Deontay Johnson. He went back and
Carolina.
He's averaging 11 targets a game so far in the past few 4 games. Likely playing they're going to likely playing down. Russell Wilson's starting this week.
Right.
Potentially, right?
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a different game. I think Wilson is a more throwing quarterback anyways over Justin Fields.
Wait. Deontay.
Sorry, I'm thinking
Steelers.
I'm so dumb.
I was like, does he have a twin brother?
No, sorry. Wow. I really brain farted there.
That's okay. They do have 2 quarterbacks, though, that they're interchanging.
Sorry, Andy Dalton.
Bryce Young.
Let me take that back. All right, 1 second. Shoot. Deontay Johnson, 11 targets per game.
Yeah.
He's okay. Anyways, Carolina Panthers more inclined to be playing down, and so they're gonna throw the ball more.
Yeah.
Either if Dalton's playing or
Bryce Young
is playing, they're gonna be throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And so I think Johnson's gonna be a good boom play. And also, Washington has a really soft coverage defense, and so I think they could expose it. Or he can expose it.
I mean, he's been killing it. He's like low-key a top 20 receiver, I think.
Which is surprising because I was surprised that he actually has been playing so well considering his quarterbacks.
Yeah. He's been playing really well, so good pick. My boom this week is actually... Okay, found him. My boom this week is Jordan Addison.
2nd and 5, play fake. Darnold surveys and has an open Addison.
Oh, interesting.
So he's not like a very big name. He actually didn't have that big of a game this past week. But he had 6 targets. Or is that right? Yes. But Jordan Addison, he's the second guy.
Mm-hmm.
I do think this week, again, there's been a lot of scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold's gonna have to throw the ball. I don't think they'll be able to run the ball. Jordan Jefferson is obviously the guy.
Jefferson.
What did I just say?
Jordan Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson is obviously the guy. So I think Jordan Addison, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to make a big play this week. And this is one of those just gut feelings I have. I think he's going to get a touchdown. I'm calling it.
Like a 4 reception, 70 yards, 1 touchdown.
No, I don't know about that, but he's going to get a touchdown.
I see.
I have a feeling he's going to get a touchdown.
Gotcha.
So he's my boom this week.
All right. Moving to a bust, I have a guy who's kind of hot recently, Michael Pittman.
This elite Pittsburgh defense fakes the give to Taylor. Richardson steps up, protected, dangerous pass. It's caught.
Okay. I thought it was going to be the same guy.
Oh, I see. He's been playing pretty well ever since Anthony Richardson went down.
Yep. But he's coming back.
I know, but he is coming back.
Oh, is he actually?
He's potentially coming back.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
So that's why I feel like it's kind of tough because, there's that. So Richardson might come back. Pittman's also playing injured right now, and he has potential to go on IR, but he's still playing. So it's
what does he have? Do you know? Is it like his?
I don't actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a weird situation right now. That he's still week to week, day to day kind of deal, but he's still playing through it. But I think the biggest factor is that Richardson's coming back, and with him coming back, the run game is gonna be stronger. Jonathan Taylor also on the men coming back potentially.
Right.
Even if Trey Sermon plays, if Richardson does play, it's gonna be more run heavy. So Pittman's gonna go back to that first 3 week
he was so bad somewhere in our league dropped him.
Yeah. So I think Pittman is. I mean, also last week he did play a subpar game, but he got a touchdown.
Right.
So I don't think he's reliable enough to play.
Okay, stay away from Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
My bust this week actually comes on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Xavier Worthy.
Pretty much stalled, went nowhere. 9 plays, 15 yards. But this one is going deep for Worthy, and the rookie holds it in.
Playing the 49ers, obviously we know the 49ers is a stout team on defense, can play well against the run, which limits that potential there. Similar to what we've been saying this today is, he was also a receiver that played well only because of a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Had 6 targets, which is decent, but was less than Juju and Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know. I don't foresee Kansas City putting up a lot of points, and so I would stay away from Xavier Worthy this week because I know he's been playing decently past couple weeks.
He's a very high boom, high boom, but high boom, high bust kind of guy.
Yeah, he reminds me of who's a good comparison? I was gonna say Deshaun Jackson, but no, Deshaun was too good.
I was gonna say, what's his name? Oh gosh, played on the Vikings, also Seattle, ran for a touchdown. Oh, what is
Percy Harvin?
Percy Harvin?
I see what you mean.
Percy Harvin was a better Deshaun Jackson, though.
Right. Percy was freaking good. Good.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, though. He either do really well or just really bad. Yeah.
All right. Moving to receiver sleeper, I have Demarius Douglas.
It's just the 4-man rush. And Brissett's throw right there. Around the 15.
Ooh.
On the Patriots. Kind of going with our Drake May sleeper for quarterback. He had 9 targets the past 2 games, playing against the Jags, as we talked about, bad defense, and they gave up over 200 yards for passing. So
he had 9 targets each of the last 2 games?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So he's obviously a favorite for May for last game, and then,
yeah.
I think he's a reliable receiver, and so if for receivers, obviously targets is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Same with the running backs, the carries the same thing. So I think the volume there, especially volume on the Patriots, right, is very reliable.
It's very rare, too.
Yeah, it's very rare,
very
too.
rare.
And so I think he's a really good sleeper pick who could do something with it.
This is the one guy I have no idea about. I have no idea about this guy. I played a lot of Madden. I know a lot of guys, but
yeah,
Demarius Douglas, sleeper.
He's been doing well the past 2 weeks, and so I think if he could keep it going, but yeah, it's also because he's playing against Jags.
Is he available or not really?
Oh yeah, he's sleeper
in our league too.
Yeah.
Okay. My sleeper this week, I talked about him a while ago, early on in the season, but it's Greg Dortch.
Pieces together on the field of this 4-10 season where a lot has happened to these Cardinals. Dortch working well in the running game.
Oh, okay.
Versus the Chargers, actually. Which, believe it or not, Chargers are the number 1 defense in the NFL. In terms of points allowed per game.
Oh, allowed. Oh, so bad number 1.
No, good number 1. Points allowed.
I see. So they're number 1. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So why would he be your sleeper?
I know. So I'm about to explain.
Oh,
okay. Marvin Harrison Jr. has a concussion. It's questionable. I do think there's a chance of him playing. That said, I was looking into a stat. The number 1 receivers have one of the worst games against the Chargers.
Interesting.
But I think he's going to play outside. I think Dortch can do a lot of work in the middle, which I think. I'm a Chargers fan. I think that's our weak spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's a deep sleeper though.
Mm-hmm.
So this is if you're thirsty, or if you're thirsty is wrong. We're desperate for a receiver. You got nobody. I'm pretty sure Dortch is available, and he will be available even after the waiver wire.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a good pick. And if you play daily and you got $1 left, spend it on him.
$1. I think the minimum is 10.
Oh my bad. 10. I clearly don't play daily, but $10. So
gotcha.
So I think Greg Dortch is a good pick there.
Nice.